Mabuhay! This is Maripolin Antoinette El Talento and welcome to Marie's Talk Show, kung saan tambayan ng chismisan, kaalaman at mga advice sa ating buhay. And for today's episode, kasama natin ang mga estudyante mula sa MPC or Marikina Polytechnic College na siyang mga klasiko rin naman. And we're from 2G. At sila ay sina Andre Salem, Jose Nonito Ogayon, Justin Paul Panit, Debena Tapanan, and Miss Manifer Soriano, wherein we're going to discuss different kind of situation that needs social literacy. So let's start from Justin Paul Panit. Take it away, Justin.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin Paul and ang situation na minsan nangyayari sa mga learners natin, specifically sa mga bata, ay yung pagbate o greetings nga sa mga nakakasalumuha. Halimbawa nito yung pag pinakasalubong tayong kakilala natin, and then halimbawa nito yung sa school, yung pag pinakasalubong tayong prof, babatiin natin, ganito ganyan. Then kasama din dito yung yung paggalang at respeto sa mga nakakatanda. At yung halimbawa naman ito yung pagmamano, yung pagre-respeto sa kanila ganyan. And then kailangan natin 'to i-apply sa sarili natin para makita ng ibang tao kung ano yung ugali na meron tayo. And then kailangan din 'to i-apply sa mga bata o ituruan natin sila kung paano yung salitang respeto. And then kasi kasi sa panahon ngayon, 'di ba, yung respeto hindi na naman nabibili, 'di ba? Ano yun parang sa sarili mo yun Kailangan mo i-apply yun para respetuhin ka din nila, gano'n. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Mr. Panit. That was a splendid idea. And greetings is really important. So, next is Jose Nonito Ogayan. I was very curious about this person. So, let's hear from him.
Hello. For me naman is for social literacy, initiate conversation for our viewers to maintindihan nila ang initiate conversation. Ito yung nagkikerry ng communication to one another. So, sa mga bata, kailangan natin sila mahubog agad for them to have good communication skills in future. So, kasi pag ang mga bata kasi nagkaroon ng interest sa isang bagay o gusto nila matutunan yan, kunyari sa mga subjects, sa mga bagay-bagay, sa music, arts, ganyan, magtatanong yan. So, they're going to have an initiate para magtanong sa atin or mag-ask about dun sa mga yon. Then, if they are not interested naman, they are not going to talk about it naman. Hindi nila kakausapin yung mga taong ayaw nila kausapin kasi they have an impulsive thought. So, for us, para sa mga bata, need natin sila i-carry out yung boses nila. So, that's all lang. Thank you.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Ogayon, and I really like it. So, next we have Mr. Salem.
Hello, viewers. Let me add more. Sa akin naman, isa sa mga may add ko sa social literacy natin is yung tinatawag na um, understanding the listener. So, as we understand din, kami ng mga 2G, pag sinabi naming understanding the listener, sa case na to, importante na yung isang conversation is um, na-maintain and syempre sa ating mga learners, specifically sa mga bata na tinuturuan natin, it is necessary for them to learn na, ayun nga, kailangan magkaroon ng isang good conversation na maintain to through understanding ano ba yung nararamdaman ng taong kumakausap sa kanila. So I think one of the scenarios na pwedeng mangyari to is kapag halimbawa yung anak natin may lumapit sa kanila na isang batang umiiyak for the reason na halimbawa hindi sila pinasali nung ibang mga bata sa game sila kasi ganito ganyan ka, hindi ka namin type, hindi ka namin friend. I mean, hindi ka trip namin as a friend. Kasi mga bata naman sila, so understandable. Pero if um, turuan natin na maigi yung mga anak natin, yung mga bata natin. Siguro yung bata na yun, pagka nilapitan siya, he or she will know what is the thing that going to do. Halimbawa, siguro, pwede niyang ayain na ibang laro na kasama naman siya so that hindi naman maramdaman ng batang umiyak na nag-iisa siya at walang batang gustong kumaibigan sa kanya. So then by that tayo rin naman may kinabang as an educators and kami rin naman na mga BT-bitted future educators, it is necessary din na may adapt namin to sa mga practical lives namin eh. And syempre sa mga viewers namin diyan, kung may mga adult viewers din kami. So we know na maintindihan niyo rin po yung ibig kong sabihin. So Miss Marie, that's for me. Thank you.
It was accurate na kailangan talaga natin ng good communication sa ating daily life. So next, we have Miss Tapanan. So Miss Tapanan, let's hear from you naman.
Yes, thank you, Ate Marie, no? So, for me, empathy, ano nga ba yung empathy para sa akin? So, yung empathy, ito yung kung saan nararamdaman natin kung paano tayo ko-connect sa isang tao o paano natin mailalagay yung sarili natin sa kalagayan nila o sitwasyon na meron sila, no? And yung nararamdaman natin, yung nararamdaman nila. Isa lang dito sa halimbawa siguro is yung mga batang malalapit sa akin na kung saan ay minsan na nakakapag-open up sila sa akin, then may mga bagay na hindi nila kayang i-share sa family nila and mga sister or yung mga nakakatanda sa kanila. So, yung ginagawa ko is ako yung nilalagay ko yung sarili ko sa situation nila, then nagbi-build ako ng trust or ng tiwala sa akin tsaka sa kanya na kung saan doon siya magsasabi sa akin. Then, yung empathy na yon is yung talagang inaano 'no, sinasabuhay mo, talagang nilalagay mo yung sarili mo sa kalagayan niya para alam mo kung paano mo siya tutulungan or kung paano ka magbibigay ng advice nila. So, ng advice sa kanila. So, empathy is very important in our life because sometimes we tell bad things to some. So, some yet we don't know we hurt them. So, that empathy is a very powerful in ourselves to realize that empathy is the best way to know every situation of some others. Now, that's all lang po. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Tapanan, for sharing your incredible thoughts. So last, we have Miss Soriano.
Alright, thank you so much. So I will, in my part, I'm going to discuss the reading social cues, which is we should have to understand and interpret the nonverbal signals such as the behavior, the body language, the facial expression, and the tone of voice. By this one, we will going to understand what's really the emotion of the person, what's really inside their heart and their mind. And the importance of this one is we will going to have a great communication with them. We should have knowledge or how we have thoughts with them, what they're really inside their heart that they want to say out loud in the world. So that's why it's really important to know and to understand the feeling of someone based on their body language, the facial expression, and the tone of voice. By this one, this we will go discover the things and in the things in their mind. And I could say that we can adopt this one by um encountering with the future student. We will going to know what they really feel, even though they didn't tell it via voice. So by that, I can consider that the reading social skills is in very important to build a strong communication to the people around us, especially to the future student that we will going to handle time to time. So that's it. That's for me. Thank you.
Wow.
So before we end this episode, I would like to thank all of your answers and all of that was appreciated. And I hope na yung mga viewers natin dyan ay merong mga natutunan mula sa mga ating kasama ngayong araw na ito. So that's all. So ito lang po ang ating episode for today and thank you. Goodbye!
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Marina.